What's up, YouTube? I'm back here with another video. The light's definitely a little different. I'm using a SwitchPod for my phone this time. It's like a portable tripod that you can use to set up, and you can also kind of carry it around like selfie stick style. So I'm pretty excited to be trying this out. And instead of my normal ring light that's on a stand, I have this little ring light that has clipped onto my phone. So, you know, I'm experimenting a lot, trying new things. Also trying new things with the content of this video. I did not script this out at all, and honestly I wasn't sure, like I didn't really think about it until just recently. I got back from the gym this morning, and you know, it hit me that this was something on my mind. And yeah, so as the title of the video says, being single on Valentine's Day sucks. Okay? It sucks. There's a lot of, you know, messaging that we get, you know, when we're in our early 20s, mid 20s, you know, young adulthood as we're growing up, that says it's okay to be single. And it totally is. And I don't want anyone to think you need to be in a relationship to be happy, because you don't. I have a good life, you know. I have a job in the field that I want to be in. I have an apartment that's pretty great, you know. I have a great relationship with my parents. They have a really nice dog. I have a lot of great friends. I volunteer. I make YouTube videos, you know. I have done a lot in music journalism. I've done a lot of cool things. And I am not worth any less as a person because I'm single. And I know that. You know, I'm very aware that, like, my worth to not just myself, but to society and the world is not at all dependent on the fact that, you know, my relationship status. But, you know, with all of this messaging that it's okay to be single and whatever, you know, calling Valentine's Day Singles Awareness Day or whatever, the thing about all of this messaging is that, for me anyway, it doesn't really change the fact that I'm single. I'm very single. You know, I go out and meet people. I use dating apps, but, you know, nothing has just worked out. And I think a lot of people are in the place that I'm in, that they feel like, you know, they keep hearing all this messaging that it's okay to be single and you don't need to be in a relationship and Valentine's Day is just a commercial holiday, whatever. But deep inside, at least for me, like, yeah, I feel sad that I am single on Valentine's Day. It sucks, you know. Every other holiday, it's like, it's not about another person, it's just about family, friends, you know, traditions and those kind of things. But you know, Valentine's Day is not something you necessarily want to celebrate alone. I usually try and do something kind of fun for myself. Last year on Valentine's Day, I went and got some desserts from a vegan bakery that I really like, and then I went and saw a movie by myself. I saw Isn't It Romantic? Super great romantic comedy starring Rebel Wilson, who I absolutely love. Fantastic actress, and she's so funny. But, you know, like, even during the whole movie, like, the whole rest of the theater was pretty much couples. And all of this messaging that's telling people it's okay to be single, I'm not saying we shouldn't have that, but when you hear that messaging all the time, it can kind of make you feel bad for wanting a relationship. You know, if all you're hearing is it's okay to be single, you don't need a relationship, you know, who cares anyway, Valentine's Day is just made up. If you hear that, but then deep inside, you know, you feel that longing, that wanting for a partner, which, by the way, that's a natural thing. Like, humans are made to pair up. That's, you know, it's not wrong to want it. It can feel like you know, the world is telling me that my feelings are wrong. And that sucks, right? Like, anytime you're getting messaging that your feelings are not real or valid or whatever, it sucks. It's frustrating, and it makes you feel like you can't express your emotions. I read an article yesterday, actually, that made me not happy, but it connected with me just about how it's okay to be single and want to not be single. And it can be hard to express that, right? Because like you don't want to come across as desperate or, you know, immature, or like you don't have any self-worth. But I guess I just wanted to send a message to everyone else out there who is single, you know, on Valentine's Day this year, that if you're single on Valentine's Day and you wish you weren't single and you're sad about the fact that you're single on Valentine's Day, that's okay. Because being single on Valentine's Day sucks. I mean, yeah, you know, you can buy yourself chocolate hearts. You can buy yourself flowers. I've bought myself flowers plenty of times. I mean, right now I have a couple plants that, you know, my brother gave me and my friend gave me, but plenty of times, like, I've bought myself flowers because it's nice, you know? Flowers are nice. They're pretty. They smell nice, and they just brighten up the room. But it's not the same as, like, receiving flowers from someone else, you know? Chocolate hearts and all that. I mean, frankly, like, chocolate hearts are usually not like the best chocolates, but even if they are, I mean, it's nicer receiving that stuff from someone else. And I don't want anyone who's watching this to think that I'm saying you need to be in a relationship, and if you're single and don't want to be in a relationship, that's wrong, because it's totally not. I just wanted to add what I felt like was kind of a missing piece to this conversation, that it is 100% okay to be sad that you're single on Valentine's Day. I'm probably going to go to some kind of singles event this year, you know, who knows? Like, I'm in some singles groups. I do meetups. I go meet people. But, you know, unless something changes in the next couple of weeks pretty drastically, like, yeah, I'm going to be single on Valentine's Day this year. And it sucks, and it's, you know, it's easy to kind of get wrapped up in this idea that, oh, I have my career and like that's my love, that's my relationship, or just focus on your social life with your friends. And, you know, yeah, look, I have some awesome friends from many different parts of my life, people I know through music, people I grew up with, people I know through, you know, the vegan community, which is really great, people I've worked with and interned with and everything. But look, it's not the same. And anyone who tells you that, you know, maybe you should just make friends and not focus on dating, yeah, there's definitely people who, and I've had points in my life where I have been like, I probably don't really want to focus on dating right now. I don't really want to think about it because I've been preoccupied with other things, and that's healthy and that's good. But if you're in a place in your life where you feel like you want that and you're ready for a relationship and commitment and whatever that means, that's okay. You know, the movie Little Women came out recently. I had some quips with kind of like the material, but overall I thought the movie was great. And at the end, Jo March gives a speech. She has been this like accomplished writer. She's such a cool character. And at the end, she just gives a speech about being lonely, you know, and the movie isn't about her being lonely. The movie is about her and her sisters and all these other things, but I think it hits home with a lot of people, and it's so important to hear that it's okay to feel lonely. It is okay that if you have a job you like, or even if you don't have any of these things, it is okay that if you everything else in your life seems to be going okay except you don't have a relationship, it's okay to feel lonely. What can you do to combat that? I mean, that's a good question. You know, for me, it's important to do creative projects, and that's a combination of the journalism stuff. I have some freelance stuff coming up soon that is like super exciting. I can't wait to share it. It's YouTube videos for me. It's arts and crafts. I like to cook. For me, it's spending time with my friends, you know, having people that just want to hang out with me. Like, I got Mexican food with my friend Taylor the other night, which was super fun. We always have a great time together. You know, I'm going to a friend's birthday party tonight. I am going to an MMA class with another friend this week, which I'm super excited for. Hopefully I don't get hurt, but, you know, whatever. Work has definitely been, like, hectic, but a lot of good things going on. And I try to keep busy with all those things, you know, but that's not a replacement for whatever I feel like I'm missing, you know. I feel like I'm being really vulnerable right now, but I do want to share all of this. You know, how do you meet someone if you're single? I mean, good question. You know, I have friends that have met their partners on dating apps. Tinder, OkCupid, Bumble, Hinge, Coffee Meets Bagel. I know people that have met their significant others through work, through friends or a friend of a friend, through volunteering, by participating in, you know, any kind of community. I think anytime, if you have like an interest or something you care about, spending time with other people who also care about that is a fantastic way to meet people. So there's a lot of things you can do, you know, and nothing is right or wrong, but I just want you to know that if you're doing all of those things, or one of those things, or some of those things, and it's not working, and you're frustrated and kind of sad about the fact that Valentine's Day is coming up, that's okay. Because I've tried a lot, and I've definitely felt frustrated. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say on this, but thank you so much for watching. It's definitely always a little weird feeling like I'm talking about something personal, but I am excited to share, because that was kind of the whole thing for me doing YouTube videos, that I don't want to feel like I'm doing this as like a marketing tool. I don't want to feel like I'm doing this as a way to promote anything or do anything besides kind of express and share myself and thoughts on my mind. Because for a really long time I've done a lot of writing and photography and podcasts and all these other things that have been awesome, but they haven't always necessarily felt like me. And that's what I want to do with my YouTube channel. So hopefully that comes across. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have subscribed already, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please do. That would be awesome. You know, like this video, comment below, share it, give me suggestions on what you would like to see me do videos on. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Peace.